everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time for a chatty get ready with me. If you're new, what I do is I just put on my makeup but talk about what's going on in my life. So let's get started. I've already done my primer. If you are new, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe. And if you have subscribed, please hit that notification bell so you will know when I upload a new video, which is a little sporadic and will be until after, I guess, till probably the end of this year. And so yeah, guys, if you are new, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Now, I've already done my primer. I did my skincare, done my primer, just left my hair down. It's not fixed or anything. It's just hanging down. It needs washed, but that's okay. So let's get started. First, before I start, because I don't want to, because I'm going to mess up my hands, I want to show you what I've been working on for my Etsy shop. If you're interested, I do have an Etsy shop. It's Finding My Tiara Design. It is linked down below in my description box. I also have a Macari that I'm going to be listing some things in soon. And but anyway, let me show you what I've been working on. I'm making a pearl bouquet. This is all vintage pearls on this bouquet. Now, I ordered this, what do you call it, bouquet frame thing. I ordered it from AliExpress back when my niece first got engaged. I couldn't really tell. It didn't give me dimensions on AliExpress of how big it was. It was very inexpensive. So I ordered it. It is styrofoam, and then it came with this lace and all this under here. But it took forever to arrive. If this goes well, after the move, I'm going to order more of these frames and make more bouquets, these smaller bouquets, and sell them in my shop. But this one is my first one. I'm just trying it out. I'm liking it so far. I'll bring it up close so you can see. I hand wired every single one of those pearls. This is not coming out. This is not coming out. It's hand wired. Probably if I get closer, you can see the wires a little bit. I'm going to do some camouflaging of the wires. I've still got some more I want to do. I'm debating about putting a little rhinestone here and there, just a little bling on it. I think I'm going to leave the lace, but I might add even ribbon to this and have ribbon hanging down. And I don't know if I'm going to add anything else to the bottom or just leave it. This is very comfortable. This looks like rhinestones, but it is not. But it gives you the look, and it's where you hold on. So anyway, if you know anybody who needs a bouquet, you can let them know. This one will probably be listed in my shop sometime next week. I'm hoping to finish it today and photograph it tomorrow and get it in my shop. So there we go. Now, yeah, the hard part's done, all the pearls. Also, if you're interested, down in my description box, if you'd like to go down and take a look, I have some discounts with a lot of different companies, and all the links and the discounts are down below. And I have started something new. It's called Responda, and if you use that link, you can donate to my channel if you feel like you would like to contribute a little bit to my channel so I can keep this going. I am not monetized yet, so I currently do not make anything from my channel that way. So if you would like to just donate, if you click on that link, you can send me a message, and it will cost you $2. Just a little, like a little tip. I would appreciate it. So that's listed down below. Now, let's get into the makeup. Today I am just going to be finishing that bouquet and more packing. I broke the nails on this hand. Look at that. Pretty much. This one I'm going to have to cut back down too. So yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. I am getting stuff done. I am going through my clothing right now. Wait, what am I doing? can't think and do at the same time. I have to think about what I'm doing. Alright. I'm mixing my BB cream with my Superstay. I have decided that the Maybelline Superstay, yeah, I'm looking at the name of it. The Maybelline Superstay Foundation is my absolute favorite foundation. Hands down. I will, hopefully they won't discontinue it, and I will keep it, keep purchasing it, because I really like how my face looks on camera and off camera. Sometimes my skin and my face looks really good on camera, but in person, I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I care for that. But with this Superstay, I like it both ways. So, there we go. I hope you guys had a happy Easter. I did. It was full of food, though. And if you watch my weight loss video, you know eating mac and cheese and stuff made me a little sick on Easter. But that's okay. I'm getting a zit right there. It's one of those underneath. They're hormonal zit. I haven't heard anything new from my doctor. So apparently my body is still producing estrogen. And as long... Oh, I didn't put drops in my eyes. Sorry, my eyes are red. I'll do that. As long as my body is still producing estrogen, they will not switch my medications. So I am still on the tamoxifen. And I'm like, man, come on, I'm 58. It's about time. Even though I have stopped having my menstrual cycle, I'm still producing estrogen. And she said that happens. Even after you stop, your body's probably still producing estrogen for a little while. So mine is, so it'd have to be a while before I can switch medication. Okay, I put the drops in my eyes, so they should be clearing up here really fast. My glaucoma medication makes my eyes really red, so sorry about that. I don't think about it except for when I'm filming. All right, now, what else can we talk about? I mean, not a lot has happened. We were going to Charlotte on Friday. I filmed this on Thursday, as you know. And so we were going to Charlotte on Friday, but now we are not. Those plans have been changed. We're going to stay in town and go to the Arboretum with my mother-in-law, the North Carolina Arboretum. She has season pass. You go by the carload, so it's not per person, it's by car. So she has the pass. So we're going to go over there. That's why I want to get the bouquet done so I can take it over there and photograph it for my shop with a pretty background. I don't really have anything going on in my yard. I haven't worked in my yard. Flowers, the spring flowers are done, and the other flowers have not started blooming, so I don't have anything blooming. And so I don't really have a pretty backdrop. But I figure the Arboretum will, and since we're going, I'm going to take it and photograph it. I'm not sure what I'm going to list it for yet. There we go. I tell you, this move is all of a sudden, bam, it's real. And I'm trying to not be nervous about it, but I am nervous about it. I'm drinking AHA water. This one is the pineapple and passion fruit, my absolute favorite. I love anything pineapple. I love to eat pineapple, and I also love to decorate with pineapple. So that's good. Let's see. Yeah, this move it feels extremely real now. I'm a person who picks up on other people's energies, what other people are feeling. I don't like that about myself because it can bring me down really quickly. I get really, it really affects my emotions. So I can feel my husband's anxiety about everything happening, and in the process it's giving me even more anxiety. I have been having panic attacks. Nothing really major, nothing where I've had to take any medication for. Maybe panic attack's not the right word, just some bouts of anxiety that just have been getting to me. So, and I'm worried, even though the plant said that they let that half the employees go, or however many it was, most of the plant, and that if you didn't get your notice and go with the first group, that you would be staying till the end. They're closing. They could change their mind, you know? And my husband told me there are only 2 production lines running and 3 machining lines out of that huge plant. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. And what he's been doing this week, he's been working. They're going to do a raffle of items, and he's been put in charge of the raffle. So he's categorizing and doing all this stuff. And I said, do you get to be part of the raffle? He said, oh yeah. And he says, after all the work I've done, I hope I win something good. They are raffling off office furniture, just all kinds of things, just things they're not going to need anymore. So yeah, that scares. That's a little scary. I mean, we knew it was coming, but it is a lot when it's all of a sudden it's here, you know. And I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about it, but that's what my life is kind of all-encompassing right now, is that I'm trying to think of things that have nothing really to do with the move, and try to focus on positive things. So I have been thinking about, of course, this channel, continuing with my YouTube, and I have been thinking about my Etsy shop, and I've got some ideas for things that I will put into place after a move. I can't do it right now. I don't need to add to my plate anyway, but I like to brainstorm, and I'm going to start writing things down, and that excites me. That gives me a lot of hope. And I've owned my own business before. I know I should think of my Etsy more of a business, and that is one of my goals. I'm going to think of Etsy as a business, and I'm going to start thinking of YouTube as a business. So far, it's just been a hobby and just, you know, sharing with you guys, but I do want to treat it more like a business. And then also, I've got some ideas of some things I want to do, you know, self-employed business. I'm going to keep my Etsy shop, that is for sure, and I love what I'm doing with the rhinestones, the vintage jewelry, and I'm going to continue that. And I am thinking about expanding into some other things, not on Etsy, and that we'll discuss when the time comes down the road. So here we go. Today I am going to use my Natasha Denona Safari palette. This is discontinued, but I love it. It's all mattes. You could pick it up maybe on Macari. Somebody might be selling it, or but I like it. Poshmark maybe. I never did get the hang of Poshmark. I don't have anything listed in Poshmark right now. I really didn't. I didn't get the hang of it, so, and I didn't want to take the time to figure it out. So I have a Macari. I like Macari. I've been selling things on Macari. I'm going to list some Levi jeans I have. My husband and I both have some pairs of Levi's I'm going to list. I don't know anything else right now. What jewelry I have on there has just been sitting there, and I believe, I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, that next week I'm going to remove all of that from my Macari. I'm going to remove all that, and I'm going to either use the pieces in my making things, or might list the things in Macari I don't have listed in Etsy. But the things in Macari are not vintage, and they, or they're not, the rhinestone things. In my Macari, it's vintage. It's all vintage, and I love dealing in just vintage. So I might just craft with them or give them away. I'd just be giving some things away. I do have a box of goodies for a subscriber friend of mine, Vonda. I've got her some things. I got some new things in there, some used things in there, and some non-makeup things will be going in there as well as I clean. I'm like, I think Vonda would like that, so I'm setting it aside for her. I'm setting aside things for family I know they would like. And then I've got 2 big boxes to go to Goodwill. I got 2 big trash bags in the trash today of stuff, clothes that are just absolutely worn out. You hang on to them and you're like, okay, they can go. I'm not going to keep that. What am I going to wear today on my eyes? I think I'm wearing pink. I think I'm going to go with gray. I'm going to start with a light gray. And work that in my transition area. There we go. So yeah, I'm trying to think of things that are non-stressors. Not things I don't need to worry about, just things that excite me. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see, I think I'm going to take this same brush and go. I went in with stone. Now I'm going to go in with Rhino. Dark gray. And put that right in the crease. I've been talking to my in-laws about us moving in with them and working out the pet situation. They have no pet. Well, my father-in-law has an aquarium with some fish in it. So basically they have no pets except for those fish that my mother-in-law have nothing to do with. We were discussing my 2 cats, my dog, and 2 turtles. And it's going to be hard. I let my mother-in-law know we would be there at least 2 months. Hopefully not much longer than that. I'm going to take that same dark gray and go under my eyes with it. But yeah, hopefully not much longer than that. I will be there. We will be there with the pets. It all depends on how fast our house sells and how fast we can buy a new house. And that's the tricky part. I don't think I'll have a problem selling this house. That I'm not worried about. I am worried about finding a house. But we are selling first, and this house is completely paid for. There's no mortgage. We're going to take that money and buy a new house, so when we go to buy a house, we'll have an all-cash offer. There'll be no financing, so that gives us a little step up. I'm going to use my Stila I need to use these more often. This is in Sunset Cove. It's a pretty pink. Thought it might look nice today. I have been a little excited in the fact that I'm looking at comp houses in this area, and I think we can get more for our house than I was originally planning, which is good. I'm going to go in with that dark gray and just do my outer corner here. So I think I can get more for the house, and that would give us a nice cushion on a house, a little bit of cash left over where we can buy pay for the move, buy, you know, some furniture, deposits on utilities, and still have cash in the pocket to decorate and do things. And yeah, that's what I want. That's what I'm wanting. That's where the unknown, not knowing. It's not like, okay, you go in a catalog, okay, this is the house I want, so this is exactly how much it's going to cost. So I can figure out. I can't do that because I don't know. I don't like the unknown. I like to know what's going on. So that's the scary part of it for me. But I think we'll be able to afford as much house as I want and have leftover money. Because also you have to pay you know, closing costs, and it's never simple. All right, looks good. Base looks a little light in the viewfinder, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to use my Hourglass palette. And I'm going to get my bronzer, my blush, and my highlight out of this. So I'm going to start with bronzer. And put some of this on. My brush gotten a little bit of blush. That's one thing I don't like about this is the little pans. Little size pans. Wish they were a little bit larger. Okay, now I'm going to go into the blush and get a little of that on. And go into the highlighter and get a little of that on. I have not been looking at new releases in makeup. I think, doesn't Huda have some new little obsession palettes? I think there's 2 of them. I did look at them and they did not interest me at all. So, yeah. I don't feel like buying makeup. I don't feel like buying any makeup. I guess there's just too much going on that I don't feel the need for any more makeup right now. That'll all change after my life calms down, but I need to dye my hair. Yeah. Alright, lips. I'm going to line my lips in Trophy Wife from Huda Beauty. I colored them in just a little because I want to mix this lipstick. This is a melt lipstick I got as a sample from my last Sephora order. The color is Frisky. Let me put a little on my hand. You can see it's a brown tone, but I'm going to mix it with this burgundy. Doesn't that make a pretty lip? I'm not doing too much. I'm just being really, yeah, like it. It didn't take a lot. Now I'm going over top with this Lunar Beauty lip gloss in Divine. Look at that crystal on top. Isn't that pretty? Just a little. There we go. That's my look for today. So guys, thank y'all for listening to me ramble on and talk about all kinds of stuff, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love it if you would hit that like button. That would help my algorithm in my channel. If you have any questions or comments, I would love them if you would post them down below. Guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys next time.